Okay, so we continue with our topic on chapter number 8, and the topic garments that may be worn on Shabbos. Okay. So next section. So let me see what the big topic is. Okay, so we're on section 5, and our topic is items appended to garments. Items appended to garments. Just 1 second. Okay, so next one. Articles subordinate to a garment. Certain articles that do not meet the aforementioned criteria and are not considered intrinsic part of the garment, right? Where you say like zipper or something, or buttons, right? Garment, and may nevertheless be considered subordinate to the garment, thus allowing one to wear the garment outdoors. An article can be considered subordinate to a garment if, number one, it serves the garment, and number two, it is negligible value. Let us elaborate the criteria. So before this section, we're talking about the garments themselves. What is considered to be garment? And we said, one of the examples that we said, even a minority of the people would consider garment and wear it. So it could be considered the garment for other people, majority, right? And now we say that something is attached to the garment, right? Is it subordinate, meaning it's nullified by the garment itself? And since you're wearing this garment, it's like this thing is not counted or not. Okay. So let's see. So two things: service of the garment. Like the best example that we discussed last time, I guess, would be a button or a zipper, right? And number two is negligible value. Right, it's like if you lose it, you're not going to get upset or something. Okay. So number one, article that serves a garment. Any article that performs a function that enhances the effectiveness or appearance of the garment is accorded the same status as the garment itself, and one may wear it in a public domain. Example follow: the belt to hold up one's pants. Okay, so before we continue, let's do again this introduction. Any article that performs a function that enhances the effectiveness or appearance of the garment. Right, effectiveness of the appearance of the garment. So meaning it is not maybe like belt. The first example, like you would not wear this belt by itself, right, without other garments. So it is not a garment, right? The belt is not a garment, but it's something to help with the garment. Okay. Right. So appearance and in accordance with the same status as the garment itself, since it helps. And one may wear the public domain. Some examples follow. Okay. Now, one belt to uphold up one's pants. Right, and he said later on we're going to see unfastened belts. So what is the unfastened belts? It could be in the men's and the women's also, like a raincoat, and some people tie the belt in the back. So that could be problematic. Right, or women have a dress and they tie the belt in the back. Also could be problematic. Okay. So, but belt, normal belt, the way we understand, there is no problem. That's help us to wear the pants. Okay. Second one is suspenders, also to hold the pants up. Pin to secure yarmulke, right? So, right, some people like they have a small yarmulke, so they would put pins, like some like 2 or 3 or 17 pins, whatever they need. Okay, so let's see D. Short collar stiffers, right? In short, like on the back, they put like the stiffers into this color. So Is it garment? It's not a garment, but the color looks more presentable. I don't remember. Like I'm not sure what they put, what they would put like before that, before they invented the stiffeners. I'm not sure. Right. All right. So E, next one, safety pin to holds together garments. So safety pins, right? So we discussed it before. I'm not sure, like few weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe even more, about this safety pin. So now, so there we were talking about if it's allowed to insert the safety pin on Shabbos because of what milach of sewing. So and it's sewing, we said when it goes like a thread, like a classic example of sewing, you go needle and thread like down through the fabrics and then go up. So that's sewing. So in some sense, this safety pin is a sewing, right? It's you did whatever you did, and you closed it. So now it's not going to get undone. So, but now in this case, we're not talking about this, and we're talking about if somebody put a safety pin before Shabbos, so there is no problem. So, meaning the safety pin holds the things together. Okay. Next one is the shoulder pads. I mean, usually women would have in their jacket, they have like a shoulder pads. Okay, no problem. So is it a garment? No, it's not a garment, but it enhances appearance of the garments. Okay. I'm not sure. I think men do not wear them. I think. Okay. So and next one is a tie clip. And tie clip, they say see the page 129. So we're going to discuss. It's not so simple. And what is not so simple? Like this tie clip must be like practical, meaning that to keep the tie in place. So meaning if the tie is in place, for example, if I wear the vest, so if I put the tie like under the vest, it's not going to go anywhere. So the problem is when like not a problem. In the situation when you need a tie clip, the way I understand, if somebody does not wear a jacket at all, right? So just dress short. That in this case, yeah, you would need a tie clip, or he wears a jacket but he unbuttons it, so it's like open. So if it's completely open, yeah, the tie would go from left to right, right? But in this case, you might need the tie clip. But if right, if you have a vest, for example, or you have a sweater, some put like when it's cold, some people put a sweater on top of the shirt, and you see the tie under the sweater, but it's not like this tie clip is useless, right? So it's not going to serve this purpose, right? We said to condition to serve this garment, and this thing not, and negligible value. I'm not sure if tie clip is such a negligible value. I mean, it costs some money. Okay. Okay. So number 2, right? Article of negligible value. Okay. If an item that has a little or no value is attached to the article of clothing, it may be considered subordinate to the garment, even if it does not perform any function. Some examples follow. Okay, meaning right. What it would be, I don't know, like for example, somebody's button fell off, and you have these threads sticking out, right? So that's there for sure negligible value. Okay, so let's see the example. A, spare button sewn inside of the garment, right? I mean, usually like, today they do such a good job with the garments. I mean, with the shorts, for example, you can wear the shorts for many years. Like I mean, if you buy like more or less good quality, right? So you never use these extra buttons. So the problem is not to be with the buttons, that the button is still there attached, but the short will wear out. I mean, after some time. Right. So, but so this like extra buttons, most of the people would never use them. Okay. Okay, so that's not a problem. So meaning that you can walk with them attached. So I remember just some time ago what happened. I had to wear a new jacket somehow. I don't know whatever happened. I had to wear a new jacket, and I think it was holiday, 2 days holiday in Shabbos, and then I put my hand into the pocket, and I almost had a heart attack. I found these extra buttons like in a small bag. You understand? So I mean, maybe on Yom Tov it's not that bad, but on Shabbos for sure. I mean, of course, it was not my intention on one hand, but on the other hand, it says very clearly. Also, just say you must check your pockets. So since I never put anything in my pocket, so like I don't check, right? But there was a new jacket, and there were the spare buttons in the pocket. But HaShem has saved me, and I checked right. Just checked. Okay. So next one are cleaning tags, cleaners tags. This should be preferably removed from the garment before Shabbos. So, but on Shabbos we're not allowed to remove this cleaners tags. Why? Because they do. We discussed this in the Malach of sewing. They do with a stapler, and stapler for sure it's sewing for sure. So you're not allowed to staple on Shabbos, and you're not to undo the staple. So I mean, you just wear it as it is. Usually, I mean, some happened to me a few times. Just forgot. First of all, they stapled in a place where it's not visible, and it's not a problem. Okay. So also, like it's negligible value. Okay. So next one, identification tags. Okay. Identification tags. Maybe like the name. The way I understand is the name of a person, right? Some people put their name inside of their hat. In the hat, they could put like their name. Okay. Shatnez labels. Okay. It is attached. It's not a part of the garment. It's not needed by the garment, but it's negligible value. And next one, F, price tags. This should be verbally removed from the garment before Shabbos. So technically, you're allowed to remove the price tags. So if it's like connected with this plastic thing, so you can cut it. I mean, of course, preferably to do it before Shabbos. But if person forgets, sometimes when you're not sure, you're not allowed. You can walk with them. Right? Well, for example, you have on a jacket on the back, so you just put it inside, and that's it. Nothing is going to happen. It's not going to bother you. I mean, it's a small tag. You can walk like that. Okay. Okay, and the last one, of course, I mean, of course, this price tag is preferably to remove before Shabbos. That's understandable. And the last one is a thread left in a garment from the button that fell off. Right. So, for example, he noticed that the button is fallen off, so he tore it snapped it, but the threads are still there. Okay, so you can leave them because of negligible value. Okay.